Once again, here we are with Cafecito, with Ivan behind the camera. I have Richard, my better half, here with me today. And today we are lucky enough to have Mr. Chemo. Chemo is, and I said, Chemo, what's your name? Anselmo Garza.
Right.
Anselmo Garza. And I've known Anselmo for few years, for years. Oh, at least. We come across each other at every function. He did attend Edgewood schools. He attended Loma Park, HK, Truman. And then, because we are here with ACCD here at WETC, Westside Educational Training Center, he did attend SAC, and he was a music student at SAC. And we're going to start immediately, and you're going to tell me what you've done as far as music has been concerned in your life. We'll go straight into music.
I was a professional drinker, and when I stopped drinking, I thought, well, I'm going to pick up my saxophone. I played saxophone at Longfellow and Thomas Jefferson.
Okay.
I was in the band, and so I started playing with little local bands and staying away from drinking. And I bought a sound system for a rock band I was playing with, On the Edge.
On the Edge.
And when the band broke up, I kept the equipment, and people started calling to rent it, and I thought, wow, I make a lot more money doing this than playing. So I just kind of gradually got away from playing and turned into a sound engineer.
Wow.
And I started off with the River City Band.
Oh my goodness.
And I was with them for several years, and I ended up joining Bandango. And it was an education. I learned a lot more about equipment with Bandango. And
and I do take notes. I love taking notes of everyone I interview, because this is, to me, this is history. To me, you're historic, and you're the barrio music, the barrio history and Edgewood history. So I do take notes of everything, a lot of things.
Yeah, and Bandango, as you know, is going to retire this year, and I've been with them 30 years.
Wow.
But I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Tell me who, here you are musical, but tell me who you have seen, who you have been there, and you say, I cannot believe that I'm watching this guy, or I cannot believe that I'm meeting this human being. Who, someone.
There's been several.
Well, give me.
I was working with Marcos Orozco for 10 years.
Really?
And that was amazing. The guy's
so you met that entire circle over there.
Oh yeah, his perfection, everything has to be perfect, and I really, really admired that about him. And that was one. I've worked with Ruben Ramos. He's called me on emergency type situations. When his mother passed away, his sons are his crew, so he wanted his sons to attend the service, so he hired me to do the service. And when his brother passed away, he called me also.
Oh wow.
And I've done several things.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
So I worked with Ram, who's an awesome guy. I've done several shows with him.
You have traveled beyond San Antonio. To where have you traveled to?
Corpus, Laredo,
okay.
Del Rio a lot. River City Band had a contract in Del Rio with a man named Red. He would have a show with the River City Band once a month at the Civic Center where that big airplane is. You ever seen that?
No, I've not. No, I've been over there, but no, I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, that was mostly Texas, not real far. Eagle Pass and.
Children, Chemo. You have children?
I have 3.
You have 3 kids.
My son is 40.
Oh my God.
My daughter Isabella is 30, and my youngest is 27.
Okay, so they're all adults. Grandchildren?
I have 8.
8 grandchildren. Qué bonito te aventaste.
6 boys and 2 girls. The girls are my son's stepdaughters, but they're family.
That's right, they manipulate you and control you. You darn right, little girls could do that.
Oh yeah.
I had told you some time back that I wanted to interview you, and I'm wondering right now, is there anything on your mind, anything that's crossed your mind that you said, oh, I hope I remember so I can bring this up, anything that you've thought of that I'm obviously not going to ask the question for?
Truman is where I started playing saxophone.
Do you remember who the music?
I think his name was Mr. Brown.
Okay, I don't remember. Because we had a lot of our music people in Edgewood had the big orchestras. You know, so a lot of our kids in Edgewood, a lot of our musicians of today that went to an Edgewood school, they were taught by, you know,
Yeah,
by big citywide well-known people.
Paul Elizondo.
Paul Elizondo, yeah.
yeah, he was my, he would teach at Jefferson, the saxophone clinics.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Paul Elizondo, Tony Badarak.
Oh, yeah.
He was a band director
Really?
at Sam Houston. But he would teach the saxophone clinic at Jefferson. But Paul Elizondo, he was a clown. He was a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Richard and I got to volunteer when he was running for office.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
volunteered many times during elections.
Yeah.
And he'd come around and talk to everybody. He knew everybody. He knew everyone. ¿Y cómo se llamaba the other band director? The other?
The
Orchestra?
one who had Club Miami.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Me too. I know exactly.
So if I can ask,
Yeah.
so what elementary did you go to?
I went to several. My mom was a single parent, so we moved and moved. By the 6th grade, I had been to 5 schools.
He's got Loma Park in HK.
So
Loma Park.
most of the time I spent at David Crockett
In that
Elementary.
area over there.
That old building.
Yeah.
Yeah, before they moved.
And then you went to Truman, and then off to Memorial or Edgewood?
No,
In the-
we moved.
Okay.
2 blocks away, across Culebra, and I ended up in Longfellow,
Oh, Longfellow. Okay.
and then Jefferson. But I still had friends all over.
Well, sure. Your whole the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the music industry?
I started, let's see, I think I was 28 when I started playing in small little bands. I quit drinking when I was 26, and I practiced, and I auditioned for bands, and I finally got into a band when I was about 27, 28.
Can you tell us who it was? What band?
It was called, man, what was the name of that band?
It's okay. It's okay.
Texas Glass.
Okay.
Their parents, their dad had a little bar on Old Highway 90.
Okay. So what did you play? I mean, was it a
Saxophone and keyboard.
And keyboard?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. But what type of music was it?
Variety.
Was it?
I played in bands that played country, Tejano.
Usually when you hear a band with a Texas in it, you think of country. That's what I was
Oh, they
asking.
did a lot of country.
Did you? Okay. Yeah.
Did you ever get to play it at Edgewood Canteen?
No.
No te tocó. Fíjate, all the old timers, all of them played at the Edgewood Canteens.
I did get to play at Rosedale once.
Really?
Yeah, it was a city public service
Big function.
picnic. Yeah, there was a lot of people. That was a big thing for me. To play on that stage.
Just to be there.
Yeah.
Well, it's exciting that you come across so many of the stars that we know of. That's pretty neat. How long does it take you to set up for, let's say, Bandango? Because I saw you there about a month ago. How long will it take you to set up?
It takes 2
Normally.
hours to 2.5, usually.
And your crew is how many?
3.
3? Really?
My brother helps me, and then Martin Martinez, he's been working with Bandango for, I don't know, 35 years or so. So he's their stage manager.
Yeah.
So we work together really well.
Do you know that at that Bandango thing that you were at the last time I saw you, it said Viene David D. Viene David D. He sits in front of me. He says, Diana, will you ever be able to interview me? And I said no,
Oh,
baby.
he's gonna be mad when he knows you
wait,
interviewed me first.
But let me tell you the deal. He said, well, I want you to interview me. I said, mijo, we only interview people that attended an Edgewood school. You know, we've kind of locked into that. And he said, I dated a girl from Edgewood. Ramiro Cervera.
Ramiro Cervera, there you go.
Ramiro Cervera. And he did all the Edgewood schools also.
He was the band director.
The band director, yeah. Oh my God, all of those big guys.
Rene Garcia, the trombone player, he called me one day, hey, I'm playing with Ramiro and they're having trouble with their system. Can you come? I said, yeah, I'll go check it out. Well, he had one power amp and he had like 5 monitors connected to it. I said, well, you're overloading
You're
it.
overloading.
I mean, what can we do? I said, unplug one.
Unplug
Because
this.
you can do 2 and 2 and be okay, but when you put that extra one, it overloads.
Yeah.
But he wants that other one. I said, well, then plug it in and don't hear it.
And kill everything here.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was crazy.
Now, besides your music, besides the fact that you're a sound engineer, and we very, very well known for that, what other jobs have you had throughout your life?
Oh, I was in the thrift store business.
Really?
For 20 years. I worked at the Family Thrift. It's on Bandango and Woodlawn.
Yeah.
I worked there 18 years.
How darn, how
And
interesting.
I loved it there because I grew up in that area.
Yeah.
All my friends knew they could go there and find me. And I really miss that because I lost touch with a lot of people
Oh, yeah.
since I don't work there anymore.
The clientele, the Vargo, everybody there.
And a girlfriend I had, her brother worked for Bill Miller's, and I got a job there and started driving. And then I thought, wow, there's something here, you know. So I got a CDL, and I got a better job, and then a better job, and I ended up at Matera Paper. And they were bought by Ferguson, and it just
Boom.
changed. Yeah, it better pay, better benefits, and it was just awesome.
Sure.
I stayed there 17 years and retired from there.
Oh, darn, well, good for you. We don't know anything about. That's interesting, very interesting. I enjoy hearing what you guys have done.
Yeah, I can drive 18-wheelers, and that was the challenge. But
Yes.
it just takes practice. It's
Of
not
course.
it's not rocket science.
No, but a lot of people can't drive a darn little automobile.
Oh, yeah, I
you know,
know,
so
I know.
no. Yeah. Any questions, Ivan? Any questions?
Oh yeah.
What?
What's the biggest setup you've had to
Oh my goodness.
put together, and how long did it take you? I mean, obviously you work for Bandango, but did you ever do any other
Bigger.
settings?
The biggest place is probably the Shriners, and I love it there because they have a dock right at the back of the stage. Everything goes in, everything comes out, and it's just beautiful. Plus, we play a lot of small venues, and Bandango has loud trumpets, and I have a lot of trouble trying to keep the volume down. There, I can just crank it up, and no one complains, and it's beautiful. I just love it there. That's the biggest place.
And in the old days, before y'all had that little thing that controls everything, now that I see the guys walking around the auditoriums like this, you know, with the little things, you had that big old board.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nightmare because you had to run a snake. It was a big trip hazard. You had to take
start
it
off
down, and I've tripped many people, and luckily I never got sued. But now, you know, it's runs on Wi-Fi, and you can use a tablet and just go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Modern technology.
It took me a long time to get the hang of it, but I got it now.
Wow.
Modern technology. That's neat. That's neat to hear. Well, I'm looking through my little notes that I have here, and I've covered. I told you it takes us about 20 minutes. Anything else? Anything you want to add? Anything you want to add about your personal life? Or
You asked about performances that I've seen.
Yeah.
One of the best I ever saw was a backyard party over there by Las Palmas.
Okay.
It had Rene Garcia,
Oh my God.
Louis Bustos, Luis Gasca, and awesome rhythm section, and that was probably the best performance I've ever seen in a backyard.
You know, Richard and I have gone to those little locations like that. Y le digo yo, Richard, you know how blessed we are to just be sitting here looking at the cream of the crop, the best of the best, man. And all of those guys, you know, they're amazing, amazing. You know, I talk about Louis Bustos all the time. I said, you know, Louis was at Escobar Junior High, and no doubt about it that he was a gift, because he learned it. You know, he was in junior high, and they were already taking him outside of Texas to you know,
Yeah.
to gigs, and he was a little 12, 13-year-old kid, but that he was a gifted musician.
Yeah, it's all about scales. You gotta learn your scales. You know, it's like reading. You gotta know your ABCs. Well, that's scales is the name of the game. I tell the young kids that scales, like, it's kind of, you know, repetitious, but that's how you learn to do everything.
Yeah.
Is learning your scales.
Well, Chemo, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Been a pleasure sitting here with you, learning things that I would have never ever known about you. What Ivan?
I met Frank Rodarte
Oh.
at the thrift store. Him and his wife were regular customers, and I started helping him out with sound here and there. And he used to have a trailer that he would put a band on and drive around the neighborhood.
The neighborhood. I got to see that.
We're like, what the hell?
Drive-by concerts.
The drive-by concerts.
We went to the courts over there on the east side, and this lady comes running out and jumps on the trailer and grabs the mic, and she starts singing and just belting it out.
And everybody's
wow.
like, I got to experience that. I got to see that.
Yeah, she was in her, like, night clothes, you know. She wasn't dressed to be outside. She just came running out with whatever she was wearing and just jumped up there and started
And
singing.
then I got to see him at maybe okay. Chemo, once again, it's been a pleasure. I have truly enjoyed it. I've learned a lot about you, learned so much about you. So now when I see you, I'm going to say, oh, I know all about this guy. I have to tell you about this man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so very much for even sharing your story with us and for being part of the Edgewood community. We really appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
And going back to